Judge, I don't think specifically there was an agreement. The state has a recommendation, but
All right, state, what is going to be your recommendation?
Judge, we're going to recommend that the bond be doubled in this case. The reason for that is because it's the fifth violation report.
Damn.
His last three previous violation reports have been for the same thing, the high BAC, breath test, and having a continuous problem of using alcohol.
All right,
That's
has an abuse been tried yet with him or no?
No, Your Honor.
I haven't seen that, no.
All right, we can go on the record and state, I'll let you ask for what you want to ask for in defense, what you're requesting.
Okay.
Court is calling NIMAC number 630256, State of Texas versus Larry Foster. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jerry Garcia for the state.
For the defense?
Marisa Morales for Mr. Larry Foster.
And are you Larry Foster?
Yes, ma'am.
We're proceeding by video because of the pandemic. I'll note for the record that Mr. Foster is in the courtroom. Any objection from the state?
None, Your Honor.
Any objection from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Foster, Mr. Foster, do you have any objection to this hearing taking place by video?
No.
All right, you need to make sure your mask is over your nose, Mr. Foster. All right, I am in receipt of a fifth violation report. It appears, Mr. Foster, that you are unable to stop drinking alcohol on your own. What is up with the head lifting the eyes to the heavens? What's going on?
I wasn't realize I did that, Your Honor, but did you want me to comment on that?
Yeah, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. Could you state your name for the record?
Larry Foster.
All right, Mr. Foster, you haven't been convicted of driving while intoxicated third or more, but you keep drinking alcohol, allegedly. So here's my question for you. What treatment or what do you need to stop drinking alcohol?
Okay, Your Honor, I know I got that third conviction, my DUI a couple months ago here. I know I violated when I first started going to AA classes, when I first was put on the floor. But I started taking this serious now. Okay, I go to AA meetings every day, sometimes twice. I participate. I haven't blown dirty in over a week, 2 weeks maybe, I don't know, since the second, I want to say. And I know I messed up at the beginning. And I'm trying. It just wasn't no easy quit. I don't drink and drive. That's the first DUI I had in 20 years, over 20 years. But that's pretty much it. I don't know what treatment I could recommend. Like I said, I go to AA.
But let me ask you this. What causes you to drink? Like what happens where you're saying, I need a drink instead of picking up the phone and calling the sponsor?
Okay, first of all, I don't have a sponsor. And that's a hard question to answer, man. I don't know what made me want to have a drink. I don't know. I'm in a stressed out relationship that I need to be out of. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but you know, I got things going on. I got no family here in San Antonio, in Texas. I'm just me. And I don't know, I go to work every day. Don't got no friends. I got my dog, my two cats, and I just chill at the house. And yes, I did get in the car that day to go to work. I was off. I should have said no. I had just moved here. I should have said no. I didn't.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I'm not talking about your actual case.
Right.
I'm strictly focusing this on, wait a minute. I'm strictly focusing this on your violations.
Mm-hmm.
And your counsel doesn't want you talking about this case. I'm trying to figure out whether or not you should just be in jail and wait to have your case heard, or if there's something that can be done to help you stop drinking. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So my question for you is, why don't you have a sponsor? It's obvious that you need one. It appears to me that you may be at this state in your life where you may be on what's called maybe a binger. You used again, and now you haven't completely stopped. It's great that you haven't drank for 2 days, but this is your 5th violation.
I understand that. And I don't know. Excuse me.
Why and why are you drinking? If you're in a relationship that causes you to drink, then you know how you get out of that relationship. You're not a child. You're an adult. You leave the relationship.
That's easier said than done, man.
That
is what I need to do. That is what I need to do. But that's
here's your choices, Mr. Foster. You can stay in that relationship that you say causes you to drink.
No, I didn't say it causes me to drink. I don't want to say it causes me to drink. I don't mean it like that. It's a stressful situation. It's not. I don't drink every day. I don't know. I know I got DUIs, and I know I blew 5 times 30, but I don't drink every day. I don't drink every week. It's just I got caught this time.
You're not supposed to drink at all. That's the
I
thing.
understand that. And like I say, I did violate when I first started, and I'm trying. That's all I can really do and say. I don't know what treatment you want to, or I could recommend besides going to AA and maybe getting a sponsor. I don't have a sponsor yet, but I do go participate in the meeting, which took me a minute to start opening up, but I do participate, and I think they help me. I go home and I still think about some of the things that said in the meeting, and I ain't even in the meeting. So I know it's like some kind of way it is helping me. That's all I can do is I can try.
And what are your work hours?
I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. I work 5 to 2 in the morning, sometimes 2:30.
And is Via Bus near where you live and work?
Yes, I do have a bus where I live at. Bus where I work at, I don't know. No.
Okay, what street is your job located on?
It's in the rim, the street. I want to say it's Bass Jackson. I know that's a cross street.
Oh, they have buses there. I used
Yeah.
to take the Via Bus. That's probably like the 92 or the 90. That would get you there, or either maybe 150, 151. All right, any questions about Mr. Foster's issues, defense or state?
No questions, Your Honor. I just would like to address the recommendation for doubling the bond. He's a dishwasher. He doesn't make a lot. I don't believe he'd be able to afford it. And then he wouldn't be able to be saving up if we do receive an offer for probation. We would not, it would have a hard time affording that. In addition to that, it'd be hard for him to afford pretrial conditions if he were to be have a bond that would be doubled. I'm hoping the court will address the violation in another manner, such as potentially the and abuse.
All right, and where are we on this case as far as grand jury review? When is that happening?
Judge, it should happen soon. Everything seems to be in except the prior judgments, and I looked into that today. So hopefully I'll see those and we can process this quickly.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. Mr. Foster,
Yes, ma'am.
you're going to continue to blow, but you're not allowed to drive at all. So you're going to be taking a Via Bus.
I get off at 2:30 in the morning, man. I have no way.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you want to be spending your time at the Bexar County Jail? Because we're at a point, Mr. Foster, as I tell you, I don't take any of the allegations as true. I don't know if you committed a DWI third or not. What I know is this is your 5th violation. What I know is the state is requesting that your bond be doubled. So would you prefer your bond to be doubled, which means that you're going to be taken into custody now? Or would you want to leave the courtroom and make arrangements for you to take the Via Bus to and from work? Because let me tell you the seriousness of what's going on. I don't know. Maybe sometime the ignition interlock is going to fail. It's going to say you're blowing clean and you're not. You get behind the wheel of the car and you hit somebody and you kill somebody. Part of my job in setting conditions is to make sure the community is protected. I've been a defense attorney. I've been a prosecutor. I would always tell my clients who could not stop drinking alcohol, I would give them all the treatment places, the free places to go, and they still wouldn't stop drinking. And you know what I would tell them? Obviously, you're not going to stop drinking. Just drink at your house. Don't drive. If you're at the house, maybe you won't hurt anybody because you're just at the house. But what you have done is you put other people in danger because you can't stop drinking because you're in a stressful relationship and you don't know how to get out of that relationship. You're in Barron County in Texas with no family here. There are a lot of people who have no family in Texas. I have no family in Texas, right? I have stressors. Part of my stressors are hearing these cases and trying to make decisions that are just and fair and trying to make sure that the community is protected. So you have a choice today. Your choice is I can increase your bond, which it should be, but I'm trying to put you in a position where hopefully you can help yourself and stop drinking. Because one or two things going to end up happening. One, you're going to be driving, you're going to hit somebody. And what I know, and I haven't done statistics on it, and my statistical professor will be upset for me for saying this, but usually, you know what ends up happening? Person who's drunk, they just walk away from the accident fine, but they end up killing children, killing parents, killing the grandmother who was just walking across the street. And then they come to court and they're crying, I didn't mean to kill anybody. I didn't think I was really drunk. And that's the situation you're in. And this is not the first time I've spoken to you. So you have a choice. You can either not drive, but that ignition interlock is staying on your vehicle and you're going to continue to blow in it, or either your bond can be doubled and they can give you your treatment at the jail. Yes.
Your Honor, when he was ordered ignition interlock at the beginning of this case, his vehicle was in the shop. He had no vehicle. So he has the in-home device now. In speaking with him this morning, it has come to my attention that his car is out of the shop. So those blows were on the in-home portable device, not on the ignition interlock. Yeah, so I don't know if the court.
And did he drive down here without something on his vehicle?
When I was talking to him, he was in a car.
Yeah, that's a problem. He is getting ignition interlock today. There will be no extensions on him getting an ignition interlock. He's getting it today. And then when you drive back home, you are, well, I'm so sorry, Miss Morales. I don't know if your client is going to stop on the way home for a drink or not.
I don't
Do
drink
you
like that,
do you have the in-home breathalyzer with you?
No. It's at the house.
Yeah, no.
I blew this morning right before I came here.
Yeah. Miss Morales? We have an issue.
Mm-hmm. His car.
I can explain it if you want, Miss Morales.
No, there's nothing to explain. I didn't know that you had your car out of the shop. It's out of the shop. So, the judge wants you not driving or ignition interlock. I do know that when ignition interlock has been ordered, Your Honor, in other cases, sometimes there isn't a device available for 2 or 3 days. So I don't know how that works.
No, I can't have somebody driving who I don't know if is going to leave this courthouse and take a detour to go have a drink.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what is this?
Your Honor, I have to go again at 4:00. I ain't violated in a couple. I don't drink like you might be implying that I do. I'm going to stop on the way and have a drink. It's not even on my mind to have a drink today or tomorrow. Or, I'm trying to go one day at a time. I'm not thinking about no drink. I know I got to blow 3 more times today. And I have to come clean. Like I said at the very beginning, I was blowing dirty. I've been good. I've been going to my meetings. I've been attending. I've been participating. I've been doing whatever you guys asked me to do. When this case first came along, yes, you guys told me to get it in my vehicle. My vehicle was damn near total, okay? I didn't have no vehicle. And you and the prosecutor, I want to say, or you and the probation officer decided he needed something. So the day that I was supposed to get it in my vehicle, they didn't have none. So y'all said he got to get something. So that's when I got the in-home blower, $200 and something. I cannot afford, you telling me I have to leave here right now and go get it. I don't have $200 and something.
All right, you need to take a
I'm not asking them
Here's
for
the thing,
nothing.
Mr. Foster. This is what happens when people have addictions. What they do is they make every excuse and the blame passes on. So the fact that you don't have any money, that should have been thought about instead of you continuing to drink. Your 5 violations is you continue to drink alcohol and put people in danger. Have a seat. I'm going to think about your case. He is not to leave the courtroom.
Much later.
Your Honor, Teddy Barabanek on Jaime Luna. Court.
Meanwhile,
Okay. That you're invited to breakout room number 1. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move you to
Medical report, medical information, medical reports, medical pictures, all kinds of good stuff we need to send to.
All right, and Ms. Ferguson, Washington, is there an update on his evaluation?
Let me check on that.
All right, thank you. All right, and everyone, I'm going to take a short break. I need to take up some matters for presiding. Just give me a moment.
the next morning.
Don't mess with Texas.